Good afternoon, everyone. Today, in our workshop, we will walk through the process of outbound in WMS. Outbound is a process where material is flowing out of warehouse to either customer or to other business facilities. It can be a DC, store, etc. This process involves allocation, picking, packing, loading, and shipping. In our demo, we will go through these crucial process of outbound. Before going to the outbound process, wave template, allocation mode, task template has already been set up and will be covered in later sessions or videos. Let's go to the order header form. In the order header form, you can see a order has been created from interface and the customer for this order is Lulu Hypermarket. In the details, you can see the item for which the order has been created and the ordered quantity. After creating an order, we will go to the manual wave UI and select the order number and click on Run Wave. It will ask to choose which wave template is need to be used to run this wave. As we have already set up the wave template in earlier stages, we will choose here AMLPN template and select submit button. The manual wave will run and will ask to check in the manual inquiry screen. Let's go to the manual inquiry screen and check the status of order. That is, the item quantity is been allocated or not. If allocated, then how much quantity is allocated. So here you can see the status of the item is completed and the message text is quantity allocated 20. In the details, you can go to the allocation mode and check the task number. Here is the task number which is generated against this order number and the status is allocated. After allocating, now it's the task of WMS RF handheld user to execute the task. Here we are doing the execution of task in web screen. In real-time scenario, it will be done through RF handheld device. Let's go to the RF screen. So here it's asking for a task number. Let's copy the task number from the allocation screen. After providing the task number, press enter. Now you can see an OBLPN number is auto-populating and press enter. After pressing, a new screen will appear and it will show us the IBLPN number, location of item where it is reserved, SKU name, SKU description, and the quantity of order. Press Ctrl A to accept and process. It will again confirm the LPN number. Press enter. It will ask for the drop location where the item needs to be dropped to pack and then load. Here we are providing the barcode of drop location manually, while in the real-time scenario, the location barcode needs to be scanned by the RF device and press enter. Now let's check the status of this order in OB screen. So here you can see the status for this LPN is packed. Now after packing of item, it's time to load the item. Loading is done through RF screen. Again here we are using the web screen. In real-time scenario, handheld device will be used. In loading screen, you can see it's asking for load number and trailer number. After providing the load and trailer number, press enter. Here we are manually entering the load number from OBLPN screen, while in the real-time scenario, load number will be scanned from load barcode and the trailer number will be given by the RF user for which the loading has been done. After pressing enter, the new screen will appear and you can see the load number is auto populated in and the stop which depicts the location of the customer, trailer number in which the loading needs to be done, and the current location where the item is being dropped. Press enter. After pressing enter, it's showing no unloaded cartons left on shipment. So it means all the cartons have been loaded and no other order has been left. Now let's check the status of the OB load screen. In the OB load screen, you can see the status is loaded. And if we want to change the status to ship, now go back to the RF screen and there is an option of Control P to ship the load. So after pressing Control P, the status of the OB load changes to shipped. So this is how all these process of outbound is done in WMS system.